Okay, welcome back once again, students. I hope most of the students they have joined. We shall start our next point for today's lecture. Okay, so in today's lecture, we are about to study cytokine and cytokine receptors. In addition to that, we are also going to brief up about the toll-like receptors, which does play an important role into the innate immune response, especially the phagocytic barrier or in connection with the phagocytic barrier. Now, before proceeding further, we are going to brief up a bit about the cytokines, because had it not been the information about cytokines, we might never been able to understand what are the cytokine molecules are and what are the cytokine receptors, right? So before briefing it up, we are discussing about the cytokines. So what are cytokine molecules? You see, cytokine molecules are the messenger molecules, just like hormones we have been habituated to know. Hormone molecules, they are responsible for driving out different physiological function within a body. Now, just like that, cytokine molecules are the key molecules which would act as a messenger molecules in between not only the immunological cell, but in addition to that, additionally, the lymphoid organs, they are also been intercommunicated by the cytokine molecules. We know that every immune response consists of two different types of components. There would be some cells, immunological cell, and in addition to that, there would be involvement of lymphoid organs. For example, in case of adaptive immune response, we have got two different types of lymphoid organs: the primary lymphoid organs and secondary lymphoid organs. In primary lymphoid organs, we know there would be origination and there would be maturation of the lymphocytes. Now, in this case, what would happen? The lymphocytes will come to know that what is their target is all about and which is that particular antigen that they have to confront once being sent into the secondary lymphoid organs. Now, once these matured lymphocytes they have entered their respective lymphoid organs, these lymphoid organs could be referred to as secondary lymphoid organs, and their function would be to tap out these antigens with the help of previously matured lymphocytes and eventually destroying out all these antigens from this very secondary lymphoid organ site. Now, in this case, we need to understand what is actually happening. There would be maturation of the lymphocytes, the primary lymphoid organs, and then there would be the entrapping of the antigen in the secondary lymphoid organs. Now we must wonder with ourselves that what is exactly happening? How come a lymphocyte is being able to mature on its own? There must have been some signaling pathway. Now, in addition to that, there must have been something that has been commanding, that has been dictating out immature lymphocytes to trap out the antigen within the secondary lymphoid organs and destroy those antigens accordingly, right? Now, this signaling pathway in, for example, in either of the cases, in primary lymphoid organs or secondary lymphoid organs, is being dictated by certain messenger molecules. These messenger molecules are nothing but the cytokines, right? So if hormone is in a molecule, a key messenger that is responsible for the normal physiological functions, cytokines is the key molecule, is a group of key molecules that would be crucial for driving out the immune responses, both immune responses, innate immune responses as well as adaptive immune responses. So with this pre-production, we'll come to the cytokines. So basically, cytokines are low molecular weight regulatory proteins, glycoproteins secreted by the white blood cells, the leukocytes, and various other cells in the body in response to number of stimuli. Right? Such substances would be referred to as cytokines. Basically, these are low molecular weight glycoproteins, and they will be synthesized by the lymphocytes in response to number of antigenic stimuli. Now we know that when an immune response is generated in response to an immunogen, a set of immune cells and lymphoid organs are orchestrated together, and the interaction in between them is being maintained by the cytokines. That means we have discussed a little while ago how come a lymphocytes, when in a primary lymphoid organ, will come to know that this is the time that it has to mature up. Once it has matured up, it is ending up into the secondary lymphoid organs. Now, how come the same lymphocyte which had been previously matured in the primary lymphoid organs will come to know that they have to target the antigens within the confinements of the secondary lymphoid organs. Now, how there is a coordination that's been maintained in between the immunological cells, for example, lymphocytes, and in addition to that, the lymphoid organs, maybe that's the primary lymphoid organs or secondary lymphoid organs. The cytokines are the key molecules for maintaining out the interaction in between these immune cells and the lymphoid organs. So in short, cytokines would be the key messenger molecules that would be responsible for the communication in between the immune cells and that of lymphoid organs, so as to mount a proper immune response. Now, the literal meaning of cytokines could be easily understood. Now, it's been a combination of two different words. That is cyto. Cyto stands for the cell and kinesis stands for the movement. But in this case, we have to consider that movement with the mobilization of the cells. That means cytokine would be a substance that would be rather responsible for the mobilization of the cells. That means either the cell upon receiving the cytokine will get activated or deactivated. There would be proliferation of a cell, there would be differentiation of a cell, there would be production of a particular enzyme with respect to the cell, and there would be elevated proportion of the protein that are coming out of that cells. So in every case, what we are looking at, cell has been mobilized in such a way. So mobilization can be visualized in the form of proliferation of a cell. That could be migration of a cell, or that could be even differentiation of the cell. In each of the cases, what we have been looking at is a kind of response that has been generated and manifested into a important physiological phenomena. Now, all those chemical compounds which are responsible for driving out such a mobilization, they would be referred to as cytokines, right? So cyto means a cell and kinesis, its literal meaning is movement, but we have to extrapolate that movement with the mobilization, and mobilization does mean cell is either getting activated or deactivated. There would be alteration of function owing to the reception of cytokine molecule, right? Such substances which are driving out such alterations into the recipient cells, such molecules would be referred to as cytokines. Now in this figure, you can understand in a better way what does that mobilization caused by cytokine does mean. So in this case, you could see at the top of side with the outer confinement of the cell, this would be the plasma membrane. Onto this plasma membrane, there would be a receptor. Now since the ligand molecule is been the cytokine, the receptor would be the cytokine receptor, right? This would be the extracellular signaling molecule, that means a cytokine molecule under consideration, receptor proteins, cytokine receptors. Now this receptor is a transmembrane receptors. That means it has been traversing across the plasma membrane. Hence, we are calling it as a transmembrane receptor. In the earlier few lectures, we had talked about what happens when a ligand molecule is been bound to the receptor proteins. There are two different phenomena: activation of receptor. Either there would be mobilization of the receptor through rotation or dimerization. There would be conformational change at the receptor protein site, and because of that the cytosolic domain of these receptors will be activated, and as a result of that it will pass on to the signal to the subsequent molecules. Try to recall, this would be the first messenger and this would be the second messenger, because it is been the first messenger that has been synthesized within the cell along the signal transduction pathway. Now once the second messenger has been synthesized, it might activate the subsequent molecules along the cell signaling pathway, and as a result of that we can expect there would be generation of a response. What type of responses we can expect? There would be a metabolic response in the form of altered metabolism of an enzyme. That means either there would be overproduction of an enzyme, there would be underproduction of an enzyme. There could be some cases where enzyme expression is being halted out completely, right? Okay. Or in addition to that, there could be some other responses can also be recorded. For example, altered gene expression, just like the first case. In this case, what we can expect, because of the altered gene expression, the intended protein molecule that could have been synthesized because of this particular cell, either they will be completely blocked or they would be overexpressed. There would be alteration into the gene expression. Now because of that, there might be elevated proportion of a signal that will be produced by this particular cell, or there might be a complete halt of the protein that might come out of the cell under concentration. Okay, so that could be the second response that could be generated because of the cytokine. In third case, because of this cytokine signaling molecule, there could be altered cell shape or movement. Like we have already enlisted, cytokines can also be responsible for the migration of the cell. Now since migration has been out there, we would require some appendages, some organs, some additional appendages onto the body of the cell that will help them to move along the liquid portion. For example, a bacteria can move because of the presence of flagella. So in this case, the cell might be able to move along the signal transduction pathway because of the presence of cytokines. Right? Okay. So in either of the cases, what we are looking at, there is alteration of expression of this particular cell. In some way or other way around, the cytokine molecule is been responsible for mobilizing the cell. How come? By altering out the metabolism, by altering out the gene expression, by altering out the cell shape or movement. Right? Now such substances would eventually be referred to as cytokine molecules. Now this is the expression of cytokine molecules or function of cytokine molecule within a single cell only. But we know that cytokine molecules, they are messenger molecules in the whole immune system. That means more than one cells, they are involved in transporting the signal along the cell signaling pathway. What happens next to this? That we can understand with the next figure. So try to imagine this particular cell with that of the last cell that we have had studied. Now once the stimulus is been received in the form of a cytokine, there would be cytokine gene activation. Now we are specifically emphasizing upon to a specific response. There was a gene activation, and because of gene activation, there was secretion of certain molecules. Now this secretion of certain molecules would be the response generated in response to the stimulus that has been received by the cell. Now this response could in turn act as a signaling molecule for the next cell, right? Now this next cell, after receiving out this particular cytokine molecule, that might be responsible for the mobilization of that subsequent cell with another way. There could be migration, there could be alteration of metabolism, there could be proliferation, and there could be anything that could be referred to as the response generated in response to the cytokine molecule. So in this way, what we have been seeing, the signal is being able to transduce out the entire pathway of the signal transduction, right? This is how cytokine molecules would be able to stitch out all those immunological cells together, right? Even though we have not been showing out any lymphoid organs over here, we can definitely see there are certain growth factors that might be coming from these lymphoid organs that are specifically meant for the lymphocytes, for example. Now hence, we can stitch out a signaling pathway from the lymphoid organs to all the cells which are involved into the immune response as a whole, right? So what is general pathway of cytokine? Cytokines, after reception, there would be some internal processing, and in response to that, there would be secretion of certain molecules, and these molecules could in turn be signaling molecules for the subsequent cell. And because of that, in the end, because there would be end of signal transduction pathway somewhere, we can have a biological effect. And this biological effect can be exemplified in the form of proliferation of the cell, differentiation of the cell, or even cell death. Proliferation of the cell, for example, there are certain progenitor cells. For example, erythrocyte progenitor cell or leukocyte progenitor cells. That means they are destined to become a erythrocyte or leukocytes accordingly. In this case, the cytokine molecules are driving out this biological effect. Now there could be differentiation. For example, try to recall the process of hematopoiesis. In case of hematopoiesis, there would be generation of different types of cell lineages out of a single parental hematopoietic stem cells. Now this differentiation of hematopoietic stem cell will be caused by different cytokines, and that will help us hematopoietic stem cells to either end up into a specific type of cell population. That could be a leukocyte, that could be a platelet, or that could be even a erythrocytes. Okay, now got the point. Cytokines are the messenger molecules. Chemically, they are glycoproteins, and they have been responsible for maintaining a cell communication in between the immunological cells and the cells of the lymphoid organs with that of the immunological cells. And as a result of this chemical messenger molecules, there can be some biological effect which will have an immunological importance. So with this brief introduction of cytokines, we'll